Hi, I'm Ellen McDonald, CEO of Florida Resurrection House, where we're working to end the cycle of generational poverty for families in Tampa Bay. We're working to build resilient, healthy, self-sufficient families. To achieve that goal, we use an innovative wheel of services. The how of our program is really interesting. But what we're truly proud of, the thing that excites us every day, is the impact on the families who do this hard work. Today, we invite you into an exciting moment where you have the opportunity to hear the real life stories of families living and working at Florida Resurrection House. We hope it amazes you and brings you awe the same way it does for us every day.
Not throughout my whole life, housing has been shaky, but there has been situations where, I really needed a place to stay and I didn't necessarily have that. So this is important for me because I don't want to be on the streets, I want to have a place where I can sleep, eat, get dressed for school and be comfortable.
The beginning of my pregnancy started out with me losing her dad, and that's a very alone and scary place to start a pregnancy. I felt very scattered, and I didn't know how to handle this part of it and that part of it. And Sarah, told me, she said, "Well, that's what we're here for. We're here, and illustrated to me all the moving parts of this, of how I could be supported. I have got this whole support system. So, where I started this out knowing that I'm all Chloe's got, I'm her only, I'm it. It's an awesome thing to know that I'm not alone.
Before Resurrection House, even with the jobs I have had, there was times I worked a full-time job and a part-time job, and I had no savings. The money was coming in one hand and going out the other hand. This is the first time, I think, in maybe 13 years that I actually have money saved. I hadn't had that in a long time. I didn't even know how to do that. I thought I did, but I didn't. I had some things hanging over my head that could cause me not to go forward in the future with housing. And we made a plan, and I stuck to that plan. I feel good to have a stable job. I feel good to be able to send my daughter on trips and don't have to worry about if I send her on this trip, this is not going to get paid or that's not going to get paid. This has been a blessing, a true blessing for me and my daughter.
My counselors, they helped me get a resume together that fit the field that I was going into, basically put my best foot forward so that when I was able to talk to them, I really made some headway. I wasn't just going in there blind. I was able to save up enough money so that I could quit my job. Then I went to school full-time and am now working in the job of my dreams.
I've been working on my social and emotional curriculum, and it's teaching me to take care of myself, to try to put me first. Like self-care, I never knew it was a thing called self-care until I got here. I've been meeting with my therapist for months. She's showing me that I'm not small, I'm a giant. To not only because how I love people around me, learn to love myself. In that, I'm trying to love me more, understand that I'm deserving, I'm worth it. The little Cassie in me, she finally can release that pain she's been holding for so long. And what that means to me is everything. This is like the best time that I've had in a long time. Like, even my friends at work are saying, like, what are you doing? What is the difference? Like, Cassie, you've changed. And they can see it too. All this is coming from this. I know it is. I know I know it is. Like when my friends tell me that, I know it's this place and all the opportunities I'm afforded right now.
I can see the generational curses being broken in our family. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not isolated anymore. I can be free to, be a mom to my kids, and they know they can come to me and talk to me about anything, and mommy will listen because I am getting counseling and I'm able to now understand, we're doing parenting classes, we're doing so much, and just the hurt that was there when I came here, the brokenness, is going away. And my kids can see it because they know mommy's happy and they're happy, and like there's light at the end of the tunnel, I guess.
So Youth Leadership Academy has made me feel pretty good. I've met a lot of other children who are there with me, who are going through similar situations. I thought mine was like the worst, and I've heard like other stories from other people, and I'm like, wow, like you've been through a lot too, and it makes me feel a lot better because I don't want to feel like I'm the only person in the world, in a shaky situation and going through all those things, because it's very lonely.
Hard work and tenacity. These are just a few themes you've heard of the incredible families changing their lives at Florida Resurrection House. But what's truly most incredible is these stories are not at an end. In fact, it's just the beginning.
Not only will I be able to get an education and be independent, financially independent, but I'll be able to deal with life on life's terms. And I don't think that, leaving here necessarily, that everything's just gonna magically be perfect in front of me, but I think that I'll be given the tools to be able to deal with what I need to deal with as it comes.
I thought that I was too old to do any of the things I wanted to do when I was young. But Resurrection House has given me a chance for my son to see me doing something that makes him know that he can do something. All I want to say is I can. On all levels, I can. I just got to keep pushing forward.
I know that I'm going to be sitting here one day telling my story of how, I was able to get a new house, get my own house, and the kids are graduated and they're doing good and they're healthy and they don't have this emotional baggage that they had when they came here, and I'm excited about that.
I feel like I'm working at the job that I always wanted to, and I see so many possibilities for the future. I see exponential growth for me.